sit there and I preach the good gospel of how to make great games. Essentially, the role I have at Amplify is to talk about their gameplay recording and sharing, and it's a fantastic place where they actively give me the freedom to go and talk about things that really matter in the industry. I want to go and help people understand how free-to-play works, why it can make better games, and why it's completely changed of mindset. So developing a game, the problem is never having enough ideas. The really important thing is understanding what is your objective in creating it in the first place. So what are you trying to achieve? That's a really fundamental question most people forget to ask themselves. The next question is to try and focus down on what that thing is and how do you realise it. What are you trying to say? What message have you got? What story are you trying to tell? And so what I try and teach people is to think about game design, starting with the core mechanic, the repeatable thing that we love and we're passionate about and we can really enjoy, but then we have to have a context in which we play that mechanic. If you like, a framing device which sets up the expectation that we can do that thing many times and at many different paces and moods and changes. The thing is, the market has already changed and you have to adapt, and it is the survival of the fittest. But actually there's a joy going on here. There's a really important thing that's very positive, which is that we have a more sustainable business model than has ever been possible. Because we don't build everything before we release it. We build the minimum awesome product, the minimum experience that gives the best sense of what it is we're trying to say. We get it in front of players as quickly as possible so that they can tell us if they like it. They can tell us what they do with it, not just by what they say, but what they do. This changes everything. It's not just a business model, it's a complete change in attitude to development, and that's why this is the most exciting time to be making games there has ever been. What's going on is we're democratizing the development process. We have experiences like Kickstarter, we have the ability for any developer to be able to go out and make content. We have audiences who for the first time are now truly mass market. We're not just creating a niche product for a hardcore bunch of people, we are creating an experience for an audience that has never realised the potential of games and is now for the first time taking games in the heart of what they do in entertainment. Games is now bigger in reach as a medium than any TV channel. Think about what that means. There is now a vastly bigger audience. For example, playing Clash of Clans, 72 million daily active users playing Clash of Clans alone, 26 million daily active users playing a game like Subway Surfer. Everything's changed.